In this how-to in Canva video, I'm going to show you a really easy but really cool way to level up your presentations. Stay tuned. With just a few clicks, you can make a presentation that looks like this. Okay, so let's start from scratch. So open up a blank canvas. For this video, I chose 1000 pixels wide by 500 pixels high. It's just probably the best size for what we need to do here. And we're going to come over here to elements, and you can pick however many pictures you want. I'm going to choose 4 for the purposes of this video, and these are the 4 that I used. So let's just click on these one by one, and we're going to make them small enough so that they'll fit side by side across the canvas. Resize them to make sure that they're all the same size. Okay, great. Now we've got our 4 pictures, but obviously they're not spaced evenly. So select them all, right click, come down to space evenly, click on horizontally, and there you go. So they're still not centered on the page, but we're going to group first. And now just kind of move it over until they're centered. And it doesn't have to be perfect for what we're going to do here. I'm just kind of anal sometimes, and I just like things to be centered. So, all right, so the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to zoom out. And what we want to do is we want to move this first picture until it's covering the majority of the canvas. Next, we want to grab a circle. So you can either go into elements and look for a circle in the shapes, or you can just come into click anywhere in the canvas and click C on your keyboard, and that will pop in a circle. We're going to stretch it all the way out and put it to the top. We're going to stretch it so that it's all the way across the top of the canvas. And next, you want to copy it, so you can either use the duplicate icon, or you can click on Alt on your keyboard, click and drag, and that does the same thing. So then once you've got both those placed, make sure they're both selected. Come up here, change the color to white. And now we want to put in some text. So again, click anywhere in the canvas, type the letter T, that'll pop in a text box for you, and then get it to the size and the font that you want. Type in whatever you want to put in here. Let's say we're going to do blueberry scones. And then we will come down here on the bottom and we'll put in another text box. And we'll say those are going to be $5.99. Okay, so that first slide is complete. So now we want to duplicate it. So Control D on your keyboard. And now you'll notice down here the second slide is selected. So grab your picture, and remember they're grouped. So slide it to the left so that the second picture is in frame. Change your text. Change whatever text you need to change. And that looks good, so we're going to duplicate it again. And we're going to do the same thing. Drag it over to the left so that our third photo is in frame. Change the text. And last time, okay, so the last thing that we have to do is put in some transitions in between the pages. So come down here, hover over in between the first two slides, click on Add Transition, select Match and Move, and then scroll down and look for this Apply Between All Pages. We want that. So we want to change the duration to, let's say, like 1.5 seconds. And then we want to probably change the timing of each slide. So let's reduce that to around 2 seconds. And duration of the match and move is still 1.4. So I think we're good to go. And again, make sure you click on Apply to All Pages so that we have something consistent. And we are good to go. Let's check this out. And there you have it. Super easy, but it really is kind of a cool effect. And you can play around with the shapes if you want them to be a little bit more pronounced. You can kind of play around with that, but it is super easy and it really does make for an interesting look for your presentation. So I hope this was helpful. If you liked the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more how to in Canva videos. I'll see you in the next one.